Hey everyone, Starshine here. Welcome back to another video. Again, I'm lovely. Oh, 458 is picked. But still, I wish you to have fun to watch this game. And without any ado, we start. Oh, well, 510 is also already picked. Well, this is going way too fast until I can make my intro, but okay. Alright, so I didn't even see the board already and they picked. Oh my goodness. So, okay, this is not going well because he's now taking 469, I guess, and then we're pretty screwed. Because then I can take something like 5810 and 5611, which I don't really see to be winning setup, but oh goodness, this is again a game. So 5810, 5611, is that the setup we will end up? 5810 3 for 469 would of course be 20 times better. Even 469 and maybe 6912 or 469 5611. Yeah, so 910-2 is definitely picked, I think, so that might be not an option. I don't want to pick the 810 here. I really don't want to pick the 810. So what can I do? 810, 6912, but that's not a winning setup, is it? So if I go 5611, the 31011 is probably gonna be opened. Maybe someone cuts me off with the 3611 though, so someone will pick 2910 to the down, then blue is probably gonna picking, I don't know, what is blue gonna pick? 3611 upwards, and then 3C348. Okay, 6912 might be also open. Do we risk it for the 61112 though? It could be opened, right? I don't think that 910-2 is not being picked here. I can't imagine that. So let's just try this. I pick 5810, not even pointing to the sheepboard. One of these great spots in the middle has to be open, and we will get that one, right? So we do this, and we do that. And now we will be cut off everywhere. Okay, 348 is picked, nice. So red is probably gonna pick 3611 or 910-2. I'm a bit curious, maybe someone takes 910-11 over 910-2, but 910-2 is definitely the better choice here, so I think you should definitely pick that. And I also don't think that someone picks 611-12 over this 3611, so 6912 might be maybe opened. Red is thinking really hard, and I think he's thinking if he should. Wow, this was a lot of thinking now. I think he's thinking about the 910-2 or the 3611. And if he wants to ruin my game, because if he takes someone that's cutting me off here, I'm having a very hard time. Ah, okay. That beats 910-2 might be open, or does black not take... I think black takes 910-2 over the 3611, doesn't he? Well, maybe 3611 is better, because 3611 gives him the option to point to the 411 or the 1112. Maybe racing with me to the 310-11, which I would definitely not do. But he starts with a free road, that's not too bad. I'm not so sure why. I wouldn't pick 6912 here for red, to be honest. I would definitely think 910-12. 910-2 gives you more options, so. Or maybe 3611 upwards, because then you can still race for the 6912. And maybe if you're lucky and something weird happens. This is of course very ugly for me, because now I have to race for this 310-11 spot. I mean, I know 310-11 is maybe the game breaker here, but yeah, if black gets that, it's basically GG for me, so. A 2, okay. Okay, 5 is really, really great now. 11, okay, well, never mind, I don't need the help. Alright, that go faster than expected. But that is definitely necessary, because if black gets that, he's getting road and has an amazing city setup, so if he's getting that spot, then he can also extend pretty easily to the 910-11, because then his road production is just pretty good with 511 and this whole wood spot. It's for the table way better if I get that spot. So now 910-2 is, I guess. The question is, how do I place the roads next? I also do want the 3-for-1 part over here though, because I'm not getting any ore. I am liking a bit brick now, is the thing. I mean, I'm also not sure. So I think black did risk too much with this road because, yeah, if the other players are smart enough, they help me to get the spot because I even think that black is still now in a pretty good setup. So he does have the 8 ore as the best ore tile. So blue is also not in too bad spot though. Maybe he could maybe cut off blue to the wood port. If he can do so, then he is in the best one, and he does so. So, yeah, black screwed up there. It's definitely blue now, I think. Yeah. Even solo blocking blue on the 6 might be something to consider, because blue does also have a shot on road. Thing is, I also share the 5 tile with them, so they also only have brick when I have brick, which is a bit problematic, maybe. Blue wasted a lot. Black already wasted so many roads. That's really painful to see. Okay, a 7. Yeah, this is... Oh my goodness, Black, I'm so sorry for you, but I gotta steal from you now, because the 8 is definitely the block for me. 9, 10, 2 is the next one, I think, isn't it? Or do I contest the wood port? The 3-4-1 port over here next? Can, of course, also go for the 2-5. Blue. Definitely blue. Things, how do I place down roads now so that I can place down some in a circle? I mean, I can circle around to 10, right? So if I place down the road now here... Yeah, I do this. Yeah, it's definitely blue. 11. 5. 5 is great for us. 5 is doubled up, first of all. And secondly, it's giving us the brick, and we get less brick than wood now. Ah, that's of course painful. Yeah, okay, so no one needs a sheep, so... What's blue's only card? 8 is a sheep. Yeah, so I guess I steal again from black, but... I really don't want to get a sheep. 2, 9, 10 before the 2, 5. Maybe I take the 3-4-1 port first. So, do I get a brick here? We'll lose with him. Could be possible, so a road building is of course super ugly. What do I do with this road building now? I could give him a wood for ore. Or a bray. Is that something he's considering? I'm definitely not in a better spot than blue is. Okay, so now definitely blue is the block, but I'm pretty lucky so far to roll all 7s. Okay, so he's mad at me because I maybe stole 2 times from him, but I can't do something about it, so I'm not stealing a sheep, which I'm not needing. So should I maybe consider going for the sheep port? That's the thing. That's 2, 4, it's 5 roads though. I don't think that's worth it. With another sheep I can double settle though. That would be something. Another 4. 4 is super strong for blue. I think the double 4 also does a lot for him because he will always get a wheat no matter what is blocked. Now the 8 would be nice. Now 8 is blocked, so... Could cut him off to them. Should I do that is the question. I should have placed down the road to the 2, 9, 10 now though, first. Does blue need that 3-4-1 port? He does for sure. The thing is I don't need the 8. I think I'm rather placing down 2 roads here and place on the 2, 9, 10. Or do I go for the 3-4-1 port? Oh, this is a hard one. So let's do this, yeah. I'm already in 7. This is not going too bad. And again, number diversity 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're only lacking the 4 and the 12. Which is not too bad again. But it's interesting though. I'm ending up a lot of times with the road setups these days. So Not having any ore for like 20 games. That's only because it's only game 18, I think so. 7. Too good we don't have card. The 6 is of course also essential for us now because we really need wheat for our cities. Otherwise we only do have a lot of wheat and prey. Yeah, I mean, what is he else stealing? So red is also not in a way better position. I mean, he does at least have the 10, but I am, of course, the target right now, but free funding for an ore, that's a city. It is not a city? Nah, it must be a city. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, it would also settle the 5-9-10, that's way better. Yeah, blue is, for one reason, a way better position, I think. Maybe still. I mean, I'm the leader for the moment, but he does have a war income. He does have not a problem to build up a city. So I also do need wheat trades, that's the thing. Not getting one though. They place down a road, I guess, so I do want to secure a road, so. Question is where am I going for my next spot? The 5 over here. Don't have many expansion spots left, or good expansion spots. So yeah, let's go for here. An 8. 8 is ugly. Gives blue so much value. Okay, 10. 10 is basically 1 ore for me, so 5, 6, 11 will probably be my first city though. 5, 6, 11 is 2 resources I need the most, especially the wheat income is pretty important for me, so. Oh really, he's going for the 8, 10. I might also have it in hand, so based on the fact that he's just placing another road. Yeah, the deals as of are not coming. He's getting a sheep, okay. Yeah, he's losing that spot also. Triple cutoff, of course, is unlucky, but it happens. Oh my goodness, poor black. Yeah, he got it with all the 9s. Yellow, red is also in a strong one now. Should be careful. Yeah, for black, I think we have reached a point where disconnecting. Nobody would be mad if you disconnect from this point, right? It's interesting though that we're getting blocked again so much though. So blue is on 5, has a very balanced resource income, and does have a death card and a plate 9. So it's blocking the 5, okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't need to break at the moment, so. Yeah, the blue probably already held the army. So any ore on the board. Do I trade for another ore? That's the thing. Or do I rather discard? I think I'd rather trade for another ore. So right now blue's definitely ahead, so. 6 is exactly what we are needing, but he gets to break, so I'm a bit scared also about my road. I always have to be careful about that. I also have to be careful about red, because red also does have 4 roads already. And he does have another city also. 8. Number we're not talking about. Yeah, that's probably more deaths or a city for blue. There goes a road building, okay. Going for the weak port. Red takes the cheap port. Yeah, so he probably takes army next time he plays a death, so that's not way better. 5, 6, 11 city, right? Yeah, gotta need wheat, so. And I guess I'm trading for the next ore, because army is not a thing, so. Gotta trade for as many ore as we can. Yeah, black is just playing against me now. That's also a bit unfortunate, but... Oh, wow, that 7 is helpful. Yeah, on 8 though, so I'm not so far away from a win. The problem is the second city, of course. Oh, 7 is ugly. Yeah, 6 is a great block for him. I hope he does not see the ore. If he does see from me, yeah, red. Oh, 6 is so hurtful. Too bad. The question is, do I also pull for another VP is the question now. The question is if I'm not doing anything. $11. That's an ore for me. That's something. Question is this game? Nah, it can't be. It does not have a knight. As I need a city, I am not close. No. Okay. How is this supposed to be a good game? That's the question. I could place on a city though. I think I'd rather place on a settlement still. Okay. Nah, I think the city is more valuable because the city is like harder to get for me. So I placed on the city first. Alright. Nah, the 6 would have been better a turn ago. This would be huge if we win this though. I think blue does have a way better setup, but we're not having a win in hand. Too bad. With a 7, 7 is a winning roll though. We do have a lot of winning rolls, so 7 is enough, 2 is enough, 3 is enough, 5 is enough, 6 is enough, 8 is enough, 10 is enough, 11 is enough. Basically everything except 4 is enough. 7. That's GG. Nice! Oh my goodness. Would have expected this with this setup, so... And especially with blue being so scary, in my opinion. Now it is a good game. Alright, that means we're finally on platinum. Isn't that something? Yeah, GG. But this went pretty fast. I didn't expect this to go this our way. I am a bit unhappy for black, of course, because, yeah, the cutoffs and, yeah, that's, of course, not going well at all. We were a bit lucky, I think, so 10 did not roll. 10 was our wood, and we did have a lot of other wood sources, so it just did not hurt us too much. 6 rolled 2 times when it was blocked, so it did not have as big effect as maybe shown here. But I think the best thing about the game was especially the 7s, because we rolled very many 7s in this game. So we had a lot of control about the rubber, although we were not really having any knights or something. So it's also interesting we did not get way more resources than blue did. So 78 versus 76. He also got the strong city first up, so the 469 was a very good spot. And as said, I think this road was probably the game changer, because if he placed the road down to the 3-8, then blue would not have been in such a good position. And this would go in a totally different direction, because red was not out of the game, but red was of course killed with the 10s. So we only had 2 10s, and yeah, there's nothing he can do about bad dice luck. So basically it was a 1 versus 1 a little bit, and black was pretty out of this when he was cut off twice. So if there is a takeaway from this game, maybe racing to a port or a spot is always a bit difficult. Especially like black did not even get a lot of wood and sheep, so racing might not be the best option. Especially not against a player who starts with a road and basically gets 2 of the 3 missing resources out of 5. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this little video, and I hope we can see us in the next one. Have a shining day, and see ya!